What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. We're back with some more Sabaton. This time we're checking out the Valley of Death. Now, I did say on my last reaction that I had one more to do. I completely forgot about Versalesi. Y'all know what I'm talking about, which is the one that ends all of them. So I believe that this one, and then there's that other one, and then I'll have my first completed full reaction to a Sabaton album, which is super exciting. So let's get right into this. Valley of Death. The song's about the Battle of Doiran, where the Bulgarian troops stood against a larger invading British force. Due to a strong command and strong fortifications, they were able to hold the line. Okay, kind of got like some almost 300, the Spartan story where they battled against the Persians. So without further ado, let's shut up and turn it up. Okay, very interesting beginning, right? The tones of the guitars kind of give us that sense of valor, right? Of wonder, like a hero has just arrived on the scene. I was just talking about Sparta, they're 300 against the Persians. The reason why I'm bringing it up is because at the beginning when it kind of had that cadence, that I was sitting here thinking of Spartans just kind of banging their shields and everything as they're preparing for battle. But this was much further in time. So now, they ain't banging shields, people got guns up and stuff like that. So maybe it's kind of like a when people about to go into battle and they kind of do like these visible like body kind of movements and stuff where they just show like a unison, like preparing for battle, or maybe even just like a marching kind of cadence, right? As they prepare for battle. So, all right. Action war hero has arrived on the scene, and we got the stumping cadence and everything to prepare for battle. Feel like a Power Ranger tone to it.
Equipped for attack, outnumbered, determined to win. Double trench signs that won't give in, prepared let the battle begin. Here again, they've done this before, a lesson that they should have learned by now. Reinforced with new men and guns, we're ready for death when it comes.
See, that's interesting. There's that old saying that says, a man is at, fear. What was the saying? Fear somebody when they're like trapped in a corner, or that's when they're like they're most ruthless. When your life is on the line, that's when all of a sudden you get like that adrenaline surge, and all of a sudden, like you could say maybe the best or maybe the worst comes out of you, almost kind of like animal instincts, where you're just bringing out all that you can, right? And it's more of you bring more of your can more than any other situation, because this might be the final moment, right? So I like to think that of course is what led to their success of holding that line, is that this is all we got. There ain't no turning back. We got to fight with everything we got. There's no hope. There's no nothing. It's just us. Also, it's kind of giving me that sense of, the best offense is a good defense, right? So, okay. I'd be more interested in knowing, where Belgium. You guys know I have pronunciation issues, or Bulgarian troops stood against a larger British force, right? So I'm sitting here wondering, I need to look at an image of how they fortified themselves, because I imagine when the British was coming in and were attacking the Bulgarian soldiers, I don't know if they was kind of doing it wildly or everything. I wonder if the British ever initiated, like what stopped them from doing kind of like a starvation tactic, unless they were on a time limit. That's all I could think of. But okay, anyways.
Should have learned by now. Reinforced with new men and guns, we're ready for death when it comes. United they're strong, united they're holding the line. The valley of death awaiting the British as they come their way. Their attack is coming, fight them back. Bulgarians holding the line, facing wave after wave, will never surrender. Again, they attack. Bulgaria held them back. Unleash their counter barrage. Let it rain, artillery pound in the trenches. No surrender, fight them till the
that the hook on this, the chorus is gonna take some time to grow on me, right? And I'm pretty sure the second time it come around, it might grow on me. But for right now, I'm not really feeling it that much. Now, there was one thing I do love. We know that Joakim and all the members of who sing in and do those choruses in the background, right? Those are strategically placed. So when they were singing that, and they doing it sparsely, that almost kind of give me a sense of, when people are attacking, attacking unison. They're talking about binding together to hold this line. So everything needs to be done in synergy. You can't just be doing it wildly everywhere as you please, right? You got to do it on command. We kind of hear that reflected in the chorus of Joakim singing, right? The chorus being here, they attack and everything like that. Those are just synchronized attacks, right? By the Bulgarian soldiers. So, okay.
No surrender, fight until the end. Fortified and made to defy, protected by wires and guns. Troops as far as the eye can see, they advance under Rossum's command.
That is all. Okay.
Row on row, as they come from below. Twice they attack, twice they're beaten back. Every time they try, they will die. Their line on the fence still intact. For white, green and red, for the nation they're fighting for. The British are done, 3 times their defense of Doiran.
Run.
Their attack is coming, fight them
Okay.
back. Bulgarians holding the line, facing wave after wave, will never surrender. Again, they attack. Bulgaria, held them back.
Okay, hold on. Okay, I pause right here because I know there's a solo coming. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Sometimes it takes a little while. Sometimes I need to hear some more of the story for the chorus to come in and really start affecting me. I love it. The way it's coming in. And then picking it right back up after that again and again and again. I don't know if any of you guys who are watching are Bulgarian, but it must, when we got that Hellraiser song from Sabaton, it felt good, and of course they made other type of songs about, American and history or war history and stuff. But I think that's the beautiful thing about Sabaton is that they make songs covering all types of cultures and war history across, the entire world. You know what I mean? It's almost like, I don't know who feeds them information, how much research they do, but they are literally searching like every nook and cranny and looking for the tiniest bit of information that needs to be brought to light and making a song about it. So it's like, no matter who you are and where you're from, you're going to find a Sabaton song to like. And I think that's what contributed to their success, because not only are they able to do this, but they're able to do it well, right? So I see that's absolutely amazing. Okay, like I said before, I like the chorus now. It's really, really up in arms, kind of inspiring. Bulgaria.
Release their counter barrage. Rain artillery out in the trenches. No surrender, fight them till the end.
Okay, so the beginning, right? Because those notes and the way they were playing it, and then it kind of had the delay in the background. All right, so paint pictures in my head while I'm listening to it. The way that was kind of slowed, I'm sitting there thinking, the battles are happening, right? People getting slayed, they're holding it off, and then there's times where maybe while they're holding the line, things get a little bit more hairy. So that's when the speed starts picking up to kind of depict or to give us an idea, vocabulary, guys, give us an idea of just that battle that's happening. Because like I said, it was just them against this horde of what seemingly wave after wave, impossible waves of people that's just coming, and they just going again and again, attack, just pushing them off. That stuff's tiring. So the beginning of that, right? Kind of giving that sense of I'm getting tired. This is a very, very hellish battle, but we got to keep going, right? We got to keep the force strong. We got to keep attacking. Okay. I don't really find much meaning in let me just go back here a second. Well, anyways, I don't need to see the picture. I don't really find much meaning in the pictures that they do because generally they just show like, soldiers and whatnot. But the picture that they chose here is very interesting, right? Because it's a lion and he's got his hand over with the emblem or the shield. I'm not really sure. Is that the logo that's on the flag? You guys let me know. Got his paw over it, and then the animal of choice is interesting, right? I'm not sure if this is if this is like a national animal, maybe I don't know, but it's a lion, right? And we kind of think of it looks like a lion, and we kind of think of what the lion is, right? Lion usually symbolizes courage, right? Wizard of Oz, any other type of mystical video game that you might have played. Usually, that's what a lion symbolizes, which is what it would have taken to defend against the British. It took a lot of courage, right? Seeing waves and waves of people coming for it, and then they show those swords in his back, right? So that's very interesting because the lion is still roaring, right? And there's like what 4 swords in the lion's back and it's still roaring, so that's give you the sense of like perseverance, determination, courage, stamina, right? And the lion, for the most part, out of the cat kind of line, is an apex, right? There's nothing that hunts the lion except for humans, right? So that's pretty cool. Now the lion might be a national animal, maybe. Is it on the flag? I don't know. Maybe I'll go check it out afterwards. I feel like I've seen it. I might be in it wrong. But that's an interesting choice for the background image.
For white, green, and red, for the nation they're fighting for. The British are done. 3 times their defense of Doiran has been won. Their attack is coming, fight them back. Bulgarians holding the line.
There's that snare again.
They attack. Bulgaria held them back. Release their counter barrage. Rain artillery pounding the trenches. No surrender. Fight them till the end. Fight until the end.
And then, of course, we have the repetition there. As we know in Sabaton songs, is that if it's repeated, then that means it's of some serious significance. Okay, so now I want to look up Bulgaria flag. I just want to see if there is any significance between the lion. Probably not. Lion. Coat of arms. That's what it is. The coat of arms, Bulgaria. It consists of a crowned golden lion. Okay, so that makes sense, right? See, now we understand some things now. Now, why can't I find a single picture of this lion? There it is. Okay, so a golden lion. Crown a golden lion rampart over a dark red shield. There we go. We got some information there. And then above the shield is the Bulgarian historic crown. Okay, so that kind of makes sense, right? That's pretty cool, that coat of arms, because that's exactly what they displayed, a lion's courage during that defense. So, all right, y'all, that's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.